Good afternoon. It is just about 2:30 on Tuesday. It is Boxing Day. I hope everybody had a fantastic Christmas. If you celebrated too much, I hope you're doing okay today. We didn't do a whole lot of celebrating in that regard yesterday. I was so friggin' tired. Everything went off very well. I was very, very happy. But I'll tell you, I didn't get up. It had to have been like 7:30 when I got up. I'm usually up around 6. It might actually have been closer to 8 o'clock. I really don't remember. My alarm went off at 6, and I woke up with just a pounding headache. So I set it again for like 6:30, and again I woke up with pounding headache. So I just turned my alarm off. It's like, fuck it, whatever. We didn't have a whole lot of plans yesterday, so I mean, in the afternoon, Monkey had plans to go see his stepmom, which I thought was really sweet on his behalf, because he had called her and made arrangements to go up and see her and, you know, his younger brother and sister and whatever. And I just thought that was so sweet of him. It made her so happy. And my brother and my nephew were coming by, but like much later. So we were really not in a hurry to get shit done yesterday. So I just said, screw it. I had such a headache. I went back to sleep. And I think I got up somewhere between like 7:30 and like 8 o'clock. And made our big breakfast. Felt much better. I needed that. I was so... I can't function when I have a headache. I can't. So I woke up feeling much better and went down, and of course Monkey was already up. His light was on. He was doing monkey things online or whatever, playing a video game, whatever. So I said, you know, like, I'm really sorry, things are running late, I had a headache, I'm gonna go down and make breakfast right now. He was all good. He was like, yep, whatever, it's fine. So I went down and made breakfast and just threw everything into the dishwasher. I was like, I'm not washing everything. It's not happening. So, did a really basic tidy up and called everybody for breakfast. Everybody came down and whatever. We said our good mornings, our Merry Christmases, whatever. Sat down to eat, and I realized there was no Boo Boo. Boo Boo was nowhere to be seen. So I went upstairs and I knocked on his door, and of course there was no answer. He was still sleeping. So I turned he has a big ceiling light. So I flipped that on because it's super bright. And not a flinch. And I'm looking, and I couldn't see him. Like, I couldn't see his head. I couldn't see his hair. Like, I couldn't see nothing. Kid was just completely covered up. So I sat down on the edge of the bed, and I'm like feeling around for him, right? I thought, well, I'll just tickle him or whatever. Like, you know, he'll get scared and wake up. Like, it's fine. I could not find this fucking kid anywhere, okay? I was starting to, and I'm like peeling blankets back and pillows, whatever. And I'm starting to think, like, did he sneak out? Like, I was starting to get mad. He's got this great big body pillow. We all have great big plushy body pillows that we snuggle or whatever. And so I moved this big body pillow. There he is. It's like, he must have had every blanket I own on his bed. And he was completely covered up between all these blankets and his body pillow and other, like, just a million pillows and blankets everywhere. I sat there laughing at him for a minute. It was so funny. Okay, so I take this pillow off, but I just see this great big hairball. There he is. It's like, Boo Boo, like, it's, you know, Merry Christmas, it's time to get up, breakfast is ready. And he's he looked how I felt when my alarm went off at 6 in the morning. But he came down and was absolutely fine. I thought maybe he'd sort of come down with something during the night, because, I mean, he looked horrible. He was fine. Absolutely fine. We had a very lovely breakfast. And then, and banter. All three boys were poking at each other, right? Monkey, Boo Boo, and my boyfriend, they're all, just being guys. This is entirely too much testosterone for the morning, okay? But okay. I'm used to it. So it was enjoyable. It was funny. We had a lot of laughs. And we did our presents and our cards and our stockings, and everybody was very happy. It was very nice. And the boys started making fun of each other again. It's like, they're horrible. Oh my God. But okay, fine. And then we had to get straight what time Monkey was going to go to his stepmom's, because I had to drop him off, which was fine. I have absolutely no issue with that. But I needed to know the time, because I also needed to get dinner started like around 2. And I was fairly certain she had said to drop off between 1:30 and 2. And I kind of said to Monkey, look, if I drop you off at 1, that's better for me, because I know I'm not going to drop you off and go. I'm going to take you there. I'm going to come in. I'm going to say hi to the kids. I'm going to say hi to her. There's going to be some chit chat, some catch up, whatever. Like, that's just the way it always is, right? And it should be. We should catch each other up on life and whatever, like, I really like her. We get along very well. And of course the kids, right? Like, we're still family. So I want to be caught up. I want to know what's going on. Like, So he texted her that, and she was like, oh yeah, absolutely. Like, 1 o'clock is fine. It's fine. They weren't in any big rush. They'd already done their Christmas morning and whatever. And, so she wasn't they weren't going anywhere. They were home for the day. So I think her mom came by too. So yeah, everything was very leisurely. So cool. My brother texted about 12:30 and was like, he and my nephew were coming by, and my brother's girlfriend, who I've met like maybe twice, definitely once. I don't know, she seems nice enough. I honestly can't be bothered with my brother's girlfriends anymore. It's just been years of crazy, and I'm done. So, I mean, I'm polite, whatever. I just don't want to get to know them. Like, I'm, like, traumatized by like PTSD from girlfriends. So that's fine. I said, but realize, like, I have to take Monkey to his stepmom's, like, so by the time you get here, we're going to be heading out, but, my boyfriend and Boo Boo will be here, and, I'll be as quick as I can, right? So they came, and we left. Dropped him off. We did a little chit chat. It was nice. She's doing well. I was happy to hear. The kids were all excited. They were happy to see Monkey, and, they have this little Yorkie that is just, I don't like small dogs, okay? I don't trust them. But this Yorkie, I have absolutely adored since the day they got it. He is just the sweetest little thing. And I love him so much. He's the one, I mean, I actually said to them when they got this little puppy, once it's house trained, if you need a dog sitter, I'm your girl. He is just so sweet. And then they got another one, and it's an absolute, it's the devil is what it is. It never shuts up. It barks always. I hate it. And when Monkey's dad and stepmom broke up, he took the yappy little bastard, and she's got the one that I like. So I've made it very clear to her, if she needs a dog sitter, give me a shout. And I made it very clear to him that that dog can go eat a bag of dicks. I want no part of it. No, I can't help you. I hate that dog. It doesn't shut up. It's nippy. No. And it tends to mess around the house. Like, no, that's not happening. I don't like your dog. So that was fine. And then I drove back home, and I found an open coffee shop, which, well, the one by me here, I found the sign, I think it was Friday night when I made a coffee run. They had a sign out that said they were open Christmas. So I drove down to there and grabbed a coffee. And because Boo Boo was sweet and actually he Ubered coffee in earlier in the morning, but I was out anyway in the afternoon. I knew I was going to need one, so I picked up another coffee, and then I went home. Had a really quick visit with my brother and my nephew. They really didn't stay long. Well, I guess they were there for like a good hour and a bit, but I had to go do my thing, so I missed out on the majority of it, but whatever. Okay. My brother's girlfriend says to my nephew, tell Auntie what your mom's boyfriend got you for Christmas. Now, I've been hearing things about Homeboy off and on for, I don't know, maybe a year-ish. And generally speaking, I don't pay no mind because it really doesn't affect me. And I refuse to waste the energy on it. As long as he treats my nephew good, it's fine. They both tend to treat my brother like a piece of dirt, but I mean, I can't help with that. So, I refuse to focus on it. That's kind of my brother's bag. He's got to deal with that. So my nephew comes up and he snuggles up to me because, you know, I'm the one you go to for snuggles. The kids come to me for snuggles. And it's a way to butter me up, not gonna lie, okay? So I knew it wasn't gonna be a nice story. So it comes over and he snuggles all into me and everything, and I'm kind of looking at him. And he tells me that this guy got him a gun. And I looked at him and I was like, okay, bear in mind, my nephew is like 10 years old, okay? I said, I'm sorry. I said, now when you say he got you a gun for Christmas, you're not talking a Nerf gun. Like, he got you an actual adult gun. Yes. Lovely. Cool. You got to open up a gun under the fucking hell. Now listen, I am not against guns. I will never own one. I will never hold one. I will never learn how to use one. Not my bag. My boyfriend's into them. He's gone through all the training. I have other friends that are, you know, they like to go to the range. They're heavy into it. It's a pastime for them. Fine. I'm all for home security, as long as you take care of it properly, especially when there are children in the house. But do you? I have no opinion on what you do. What I do have an opinion on is giving them to minors. We are not in Davy Crockett times. Children do not need to know how to work a firearm. They have no business holding a firearm. None whatsoever. So I kind of looked over at my brother and his girlfriend was like, yep, that's our problem. And I was like, okay, I am not getting into this in front of my nephew. because it's going to turn into a slam session, and I'm not putting down his mother or this guy that I've never even met in front of my nephew. That is never going to happen. We can all put her down and put him down till the cows come home when the children aren't around. But in front of her son and in front of my kids, like, I did not raise my kids to talk that way. You don't do that to people. You got something to say, you say it to their face. Or at least when their kids aren't around. You don't put down somebody's parent in front of that child. Like, that's just low-hanging fruit. You don't. That's not okay. So I just changed the subject. Gave my nephew a great big squeeze. Told him to be very careful. We made a lot of Ralphie references. You'll shoot your eye out. Like that kind of thing. Yeah, we did a lot of those jokes. And I ruffled his hair and gave him a great big hug and just, you know. Yeah. And dropped it swiftly. Getting hot as balls in here. Turn the car off. Whew. Yeah, but needless to say, I was not amused. And if it were my place, there would be a long conversation with both his mother and this fool that she's dating or whatever the hell that's going on. I have no, whatever. I think they're engaged. God. Whatever. Now, knowing what I used to know about his mother, okay, back when my brother and her were together, that would not fly. Presenting my nephew with any kind of actual real world working weapon would not fly. I don't know if the magical dick power of this guy is so wicked strong that it has completely blinded her, or if she just thinks the world's going to hell in a handbasket and a 10-year-old needs to be armed and trained. I don't know. I don't know. But it's not my place to say anything, but I'm here to tell you, if I were my brother, the conversation, it would be like, okay, well, the nephew is going to the aunties. Like, I would totally take him for the night. And there's going to be a sit down. And we are going to talk about it. We are going to argue about it. We're going to yell about it. We're going to throw chairs about it. But it's happening and it's getting worked out. And there's going to be a resolution tonight about it. Because good goddamn, I would want to know if there's weapons currently in the house. How are they being stored away? What is the protocol of, yeah, there would be like it would be a huge fucking thing. And you can call me dramatic and whatever the hell, no fucks given, bro. When there are minors in the house, shit need to be tight and there needs to be understanding. And the other parent has an absolute right to know what the fuck is going on. Are you kidding me? Really? Really? I mean, if a father pulled that shit, mom would be up his ass. They'd be in court. She'd be pulling rights. She'd be getting more money. Like, I mean, I'm just saying. Not cool, bro. It blew my fucking mind. Blew my mind. But I mean, other than that, Christmas was great. I had pre-filmed a video Christmas Eve for Christmas Day. And I'm glad I did, because I knew there was no way I was getting out yesterday to vlog. And even if I did have time, I was so tired. As leisurely as the day was, it was a lot of cooking. It was a lot of cleaning. It was, a lot of conversations and small talk. And that alone is exhausting to me, okay? A lot of eating, a lot of nibbling. Like, yeah, it was just a lot. And I have so much cleanup to do today. Even though it feels like I got up and cleaned something at some point, like every 30 seconds of the day yesterday, I still have so much cleaning to do. I ran my dishwasher a couple of times yesterday because we just weren't doing that. So that's kind of done, but I have like a couple of pans, a couple of small pots, like things like that I could realistically put in the dishwasher, but it doesn't do a good job and I have to redo it anyway. So I have to do that, and I have to clean my counters down because, pie and cake and, gravy spatter and, cooking. So, and I just couldn't be bothered to wipe my counters down yesterday. I figured the dishes and stuff were pretty much dealt with. Like, fuck it, it's fine. So, there's a lot of YouTube watching. We all like the YouTubes. But yeah, I was really glad that I got out Christmas Eve, Day Eve, whatever the fuck, to pre-film. And I had that set up to go for 1 or 2 o'clock Christmas Day, which was perfect. And it went up and it went public and did its thing and seems to be doing well. It was just a quick one. I think I was even driving. I think I filmed it as I was driving to the coffee shop Christmas Eve. Figured out while we're out, it gives us, at least 15 minutes to get something up. So so yeah. But I think for now, I'm going to go home. I'm going to tidy up those counters. Boo Boo's at work right now. He's working till 6. Monkey went to a friend's house. I told him to be home by 4:30. I need to figure out what to do for dinner tonight. Something simple. I'm so over cooking. Fuck. Over it. And oddly enough, I don't have any leftovers. Like, all my turkey is gone. Like, everything got eaten last night. Like, everything. I think I have a couple of crescent rolls that I made. I've got some pie. I've got like half a pie and half of a chocolate cake thing that I got. And that's it. So it might just be pie and cake for dinner tonight. Who the fuck knows? It's everything else got eaten. The veggie tray got eaten. The meat and cheese tray got eaten. Like, everything got eaten. Everything got eaten. There was enough pancakes left over from breakfast for breakfast. Well, I'd said about for either today because Boo Boo had to go to work, or for tomorrow because I think Monkey is off school for the week. So yeah, I mean, crazy. This is the first time ever that I've never had any leftovers whatsoever. So I don't know what to do. Figured out. And I got to do some laundry because I have work tomorrow. So I need to get some of my work clothes washed up because I think I have like all my work shirts and whatever that I don't care if they get destroyed are all dirty. So I need to get them cleaned up. But other than that, yeah, I'm not doing fuck all. I'm so tired. But it was good. It was enjoyable. Everybody was happy. My boyfriend's on his way home now. Yeah, so bring on New Year's and then let's do this, I guess. See what 2024 has to offer. Good times. So anybody watching, thank you. I appreciate you. I hope your Christmas was fantastic. Get some rest. Back at it tomorrow. Take care of yourself, and we'll talk later.